Hello everyone. Sales quotation is a sales document which informs the customer that company will deliver a specific quantity of product at a specific time and at a specific price. Quotation can be created with or without receipt of inquiry from customer. It is a common practice for companies to provide the potential customer with a quotation. The quotation will be made by the company using the information that the potential customer provides, regarding the relevant elements that may affect the price. Quotations are provided to customers as the products might vary in price. The services may not have an upfront price. Materials and manpower involved might differ depending on the individual needs. It also helps the potential customer when deciding company and to choose for work. Sales quotations in any industry usually have a validity period. Can be legally binding. Can be recosted as necessary and eventually confirmed. Reference to create a sales order. Can give a fair idea of prospective customers and the sales that might happen in a certain period. The key features of the application are: browse, search, sort, and filter your personalized list of quotations. Access customer contact information. Edit existing quotations. Add notes and attachments to quotations. Create new quotations from scratch or by copying existing ones. Apply separate discounts to quotation header and individual items. Request separate delivery dates on the quotation header and for individual items. Reject items contained in a quotation and reflect the rejection status of the individual items and for the quotation overall. We would now see a demonstration for the Fiori application My Quotations. First we will see how we can create a quotation. We will create a quotation for customer domestic 02. We will select a material and enter the quantity as 3 numbers. Then we will click on the Add to Cart button. This will add the material to the cart. We will then click on the cart so that we will be directed to the quotation details screen. Here on this screen we can see there are many editable features such as requested delivery date, quantity of material, discount offered, etc. So we will offer a discount of 10% to the customer and change the requested delivery date. As we click on the Save button, the system will reflect a quotation number. We can see here the quotation has a status as open. So now we will create a sales order with reference to the quotation in the SAP system and check whether the status of the quotation in Fiori has changed or not. We will log in into the SAP system and create a standard order. We will fill all the necessary details required to create a sales order. In this sales order we will enter the material quantity as 1 only and not 3. We will now save the sales order. We will log in into the Fiori app and see if there is any change in the status of the quotation. Here we can see the status of the quotation has been changed to partially referenced, as we have created the sales order for the same material but only one quantity, whereas the quotation has a mate rail quantity 3. We will create one more sales order in the SAP with reference to the remaining quantity and check the status of the quotation. In this sales order we can see that the system has picked by default the balance quantity as 2 numbers. So now we will save the sales order. Once again we will go to the Fiori application and check the status of the quotation. Here the status of the sales quotation is displaying as completed and fully referenced. This is because we have created sales orders for the total quantity of the quotation material and the quotation cannot be further referenced. Now we will check out the other features of this application. Here we can see the list of existing sales quotations have been displayed on the screen. On the left-hand side we have options to sort the list in ascending, descending, or expiry date format. We also have been provided with a filter option to filter the quotations based on the overall status or expiry date of the quotations. We will filter the quotations based on the expiry status. The list here displays the quotations that have not expired as on date. Here we can see that the quotations have been filtered based on their open status. This is how the filter in the application works. Now we will check an existing quotation by clicking on it. We can see here the system displays the status of the quotation and the expiry date in number of days. This quotation can be directly edited in this app. We can see the rejection and reference status displayed on the screen. So we will make some changes to the quotation, such as adding a new material. We will click on the addition symbol to add a material. Once we have selected the material and quantity, we will click on the Add to Cart button, which will then direct us to the quotation screen. Here we can see the material is added. Now we will click on the Save button so that the changes made are saved. In this application we can also filter a list of quotations for an individual customer by entering the name of the customer in the search bar. We also have an option of searching a quotation based on the quotation number. For example, we will search for a quotation number 200,003. This is how the My Quotation application in Fiori works. Thank you.